Hey guys, welcome back to a P3D video. We are into the A320, A319 will be coming soon. Thank you Michael for that donation. A319 videos will be coming soon, but we are in the A320, that's A380 there. A380 cannot take off out of Eagle County, or maybe it can, empty weight. But yeah, well I just said we're where we are, Eagle County, and we're flying back to Denver. We did do this we did the flight from Denver to Eagle County, now we're doing the return. So we're currently in the A380, A380 again, wow, I don't know why I'm saying that, maybe I'm so excited for the A380. We are in the A320, currently getting the catering loaded on, then we'll get boarding going after that. There's probably no need for catering on this flight, maybe. They probably get catering on Denver flight, fly here, do a quick turnaround, fly back, without doing the catering, but let's say we've just been sat on the ground a bit longer than expected, so we need to get some new catering on board. So that's happening. Go inside the cockpit. I did get some power. We'll go and get nav 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3 now, like so. I've got the seatbelt signs on. We can go and close the catering doors now actually, and I got the nav light on as well. Let's get that nice and bright. We can go to the init page on the MCDU here, and we can say that we are at KEGE, flying off to Denver, like so. Yeah, that's fine, don't worry. Is that detected a flight plan then? That's pretty cool. KEGE-KDEN, I don't know. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. That actually works, the AOC service now. We can just double check on that if it actually properly works. Custom Dex 20 looking to cruise at 210. Our flight number, I know SkyWest normally fly this flight, which is like a little part of United Airlines, which is why we're flying with United. I don't have the CRJ, so we can't do this. And the CRJ, so we're doing it A320. So we're doing the same number, but just different call sign, which is United instead of SkyWest, and 5853, like so. Next page, we need to go to the options payload, looking like a 0 fuel rate 58.1, and fuel will be 2 tons 964 kilos, so that's pretty much block fuel of 3, so a fuel weight can go in like so. And I need to get my A320 calculation trim setting thing, because that it just tells me a lot on how to. Just tells me, so 26 is our CG with everything loaded in, so that'll give us 0.6 up trim once we come to that. So RRG French, or whatever you call that scarf, and so actually it's already put the arrival in, which is actually pretty cool. It hasn't put the departure in, which is fine. Well, actually, maybe it has. 07. Oh no, taking off from 25. Sorry, 25. And then doing the GIMPS 5 departure and insert. That should take us to RLG. And then we're doing the KD2 arrival into Denver. Hasn't actually put the arrival in properly, which is 16 right. Passengers now boarding, 16 right, and KD2 via RLG, so no transition. That's not in our flight plan, any of that, so I guess we're just going to have to live with it. I guess we can just leave it out. We'll check the whole flight plan, just to see if that's all good. So, departure's looking nice. And then we go fly a bit north to get to the KD2 star, fly back down, and perfect arrival. Awesome. Okay, that can go back down to 10. We're going to get the airports on this VORs. Actually, let's put these to inches, because we are in the US. Airport, CSTR 20, terrain. So currently the millibars, or whatever you say, at Eagle County is 3050, so nice and high. That's pretty much a QNH of 1033. Yeah, it's just I need to line these up perfectly. Doesn't like it when it's too far different on both sides. So that's now set 3050, 3050, 1033. Awesome. Crew supply on, ground control on. We'll get the APU started up now. I didn't actually have the proper batteries on because we've got the external power activated. That's fine. APU can come on now. Like so. Passengers have boarded, which is nice. And we get to the perf page. So was it 0.6 up? Yes. So taking off flaps 2 up 0.6 like so. I'm not doing any flex, we're going straight Togo today, coming out. So V1-134, rotate 134 and V2-135. Awesome, APU starting up. ILS alignment in 2 minutes. Let's get the IRS set up, get the weather system ready. I will turn it off for now, I need to get it ready. Because someone is getting mad at me because I'm turning the weather radar on when I'm on the stand. So I'll turn it on when we get to the runway. To be honest, there's probably no weather to be not worried about, unless there is some turbulence in this lovely sky. Right. So baggage, there's not a lot of it. Apparently we're gonna get like 4 bags loaded in on each cargo deck, so or cargo bay, sorry, not deck. It's a bit unusual. Had a lot more passengers than that I expected. Oh, zero fuel is nice and high. After cargo is finished, lovely. Oh, that's weird. So doors, close. Actually, passengers are done. Get ready to close the forward cargo because that's pretty much done. Just ready as well. That door just went through the belt actually. Oopsies. And pretty much boarding will be complete as soon as that bag's gone in, like so. Awesome. Okay, nice. Boarding is complete. Close that door. That can go to the flight plan page. Actually, no, what we need to do is go to external controls. So parking breakers actually need to be set like so. AP is running, AP bleed can come on, external power can go, and we can disconnect the GPU. We can request for pushback, and wait, which one's 2.5? Let me just double check. Yeah, we're gonna go nose. Actually, what we're gonna do is nose right. Actually, it depends on how much space we've got on the taxi. I think we can fit it in. We can do nose left, because what I was thinking is doing nose right and just taxiing out here nice and quickly. But I think we've got some space. I think we just our wing might be a bit higher than that private jet there, so we should be able to make it past. So that's all good. Okay, cheapest primary, nice. Disconnect the ground shocks, flight plan page. Do that, awesome. Right. Overhead, everything's looking good except the fuel pumps obviously and everything else, but that's all good for the pushback start. We'll get the window open. Nice and hot. It's apparently oh whoopsies. It is apparently 30 degrees centigrade right now in the sim. So wow. It's 30 degrees Celsius. That is nice and high. This is what probably is the temperature I'm recording this video at my house. Okay. Well, I did forget to set this at 210, but it's not too big. Okay. Parking brakes up at least. Right, fuel pumps. All 6 of them are now turned on. Beacon lights coming on as we're moving, and we get the engine started up as well. Got the timer started. Ignition start. Let's go start number 2. Right, bleed air's coming off now on the APU. Let's get the we can just turn off the APU bleed if we wanted to. I think actually no, the engines need the bleed air to start. Numpty. Hopefully it hasn't done anything wrong on that. Of course. Whoopsies, silly me. Let's go start number 1. Then we get number 2 started up afterwards. Because it needs the bleed air from the APU. 6,500 feet in the air. I mean, that's quite high altitude. That's why we're doing a flaps 2 for takeoff. Because we need it. Just clear off that warning. Don't need that anymore. It's not too bad. Parking brakes are set. These engines starting aren't as nice as these CFM engines starting up, so I'm going to turn that off for now. Just waiting for number one to start up nicely. Doesn't really matter what engine we start up first. Just silly me, just turn off the APU bleed and just realise actually no, we need it. I don't know why I did it. Try to sound cool, you know. Yeah, I think actually our wing should fit past that anyway. That should be all good. So number one's available. We can go start number two. Hopefully. Looking for the N2 to rise. Yes, nice. Right, auto brake max. Flats coming down to 2. Get the ground spoilers 2 armed. Like so. Flats coming down nice and quickly.
Nose and mouth.
Ooh, I forgot to get the PA system online, didn't I? I forgot about that in the FSLabs.
Side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others.
Awesome.
If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat.
Okay, just waiting for the available from engine number 2 and we'll get going.
Click together.
Flight controls. Full right.
Do not inflate it
Full left.
inside the aircraft.
All the way down. All the way up.
Pulling the toggle.
Rudder to the right. Rudder to the left. Amazing. Pitch the trim up to 6. That went a bit too far than expected.
We also carry flotation aids.
There we go, lovely.
Your tray table must now be stowed.
Still waiting for that available from engine number 2.
And seatbelt fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight.
Nice. Right. Should almost be there actually. There we go, available. Just gonna wait for the N2 to be ungrayed out, if that makes any sense. To come out of the grey box. And then there we go. Engine mode back to normal. Parking brake is released. That can come off now. Off flight controls. There we go. We'll get going. Get taxi lights on. And turn offs. And we can get the APU turned off. No need for that. Because we are in the IAE engines, the aircraft's already taxiing. And these are quite powerful on idle throttle. Which is awesome. So, what we can do is take the left turn as soon as possible, because this 737 must be like a BBJ or something. So getting quite close. Not sure if there's actually no taxi line straight on, so that's alright. Gonna have to take the left turn anyway. Right, what we'll do is get the pedals connect on, like so. Oh, I forgot how sensitive the braking is in this aircraft. Okay. So take a right, sorry, on the Alpha, and we're going to taxi all the way down to Alpha 1, do our toga takeoff, which is going to be beast, and make our way onto Denver. So looking at our terrain, if I just bring this up for you guys, you can see our departure. It's nice and safe here. If I can actually get the aircraft to turn, that'd be nice. Nice and safe departure. You can't even see the terrain now on this part, but it was good. Just a bit of red coming up here, but it should be fine once we're nice in the air. I'm going to climb a bit higher then. We can go full power toga for quite a long time if we wanted to, just to climb a bit more. We've got actually quite a lot of fuel than expected. So what we could do is climb for 2,500 feet higher than expected, like so. And that'd be fine. I'm not sure what they do out of this airport. They don't even use the A320. I just said it again, didn't I? They don't even use the A320 coming out of this airport, so they do use the CRJ. They probably use the same, like, if they were to use the A320 or A319. I'm not sure if United have any A318s. Probably use the same engine out altitudes, so yeah. Got the army area over there. You see the army planes and helicopters around there, which is nice. Okay, here we are at the runway 25. Right, weather radar coming on. Give us a little slow turn around, like so we can actually get the T-gas onto TARA. That's on, awesome. Get the strobes turned on. Lights. And we're going straight away. Obviously once we set the timer. No aircraft on the runway, which is nice. Nice to see. Bring it all the way around. Actually, we do need to turn off the pedal disconnect. Like so. Set the chrono. What we'll do, we'll go straight to Toga. Well, let's make sure everything's all stabilised. So I'm going to bring it up to 50% on the N1. All the thrust levers here. Slowly bring them up. Alright, let's go to Toga. Right, thrust is coming up. Thrust is set. Airspeed is coming up. Awesome. 100 knots. V1, rotate. Okay, was ready to climb, gear up. Lovely rotation. I need to take a left turn straight away. Oh, now I wants to do a right turn. Interesting plane, thank you. What we'll probably do actually turn on the terrain on this ND for me. Just to be safe, you know. So climbing up to 9,000 feet with Toga thrust, but then we're going to reduce it down to climb once we reach 9,000 feet. Oh, now I wants to go. Oh, this flight plan, this aircraft, weird. Do we actually go to the SXW? No, it's fine. Okay, there's 9,000 feet. Bring us down to climb thrust. If I can go to click in, there we go. Oh, that's... Is it clicked in now? It's being very weird to me. There, okay, good. It's... Is it in there? Okay, that was weird. I don't know what was going on there. With the thrust there. That was weird. Okay, it's kind of hard to find where the actual thing is on my throttle, but I think I found the right place now. It's clicking in and out just a tad, which is really weird. So now climb thrust is set. I'm going to pass this orange line. I'm going to bring the flaps up to 1. Like so. And we can bring the flaps all the way up actually. But I'm going to keep the speed nice and safe up to 200 knots. Get the aircraft climbing a bit more. Just to get out of this terrain. It's quite high terrain here. Right, flat's coming all the way up now. Awesome. Look at that. Beautiful. Right. As soon as we finish the turn, I'm going to get into the cinematics. The problem, I might have to leave the lights on the whole flight. Well, 16. I'm expecting like 16,000 feet to turn off the lights. That's 10,000 feet above ground. So yeah. And also 18,000 feet is when we turn into standard pressure. So, right. And just see, did we reach top of climb before top of descent? Yeah, we got cruising for 6 minutes apparently. So that's nice. Right. So PFX calculated a flight time of 31 minutes. So nice and short flight. Nice quick hop across the US. Well, not across, but in the US, let's say. What we could do is skip out the waypoint French, or French, but actually no, that makes no sense because the star carries on downwards there, sadly. Right, that can come up to 40, that can come up to 80, that'd be fine. The weather's looking absolutely amazing, so I'm going to keep this ND on terrain for now because around Denver, that sort of area, Eagle County obviously, it's quite mountainous. But it looks like we're quite high now, so we should be all safe. So yeah. Right, let's get into cinematic. Oh, there's an aircraft. AI aircraft, that is. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the takeoff coming out of Eagle County. There's an amazing Toga takeoff, nice and high aircraft's very light. I'll see you in the descent into Denver in about 3 minutes time for you guys. It won't be long for me as well. So yeah, enjoy the cinematics. Been a while since we last flown in the A320, I believe. I said A320, not A380, which is, I'm very pleased about that. So I've seen the descent, enjoy the cinematics, bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent down into Denver. We are currently passing 16,000 feet. We already set the QNH, which is 3043. Landing altitude is 5,000 feet, so once we pass flight over 150, we'll get the lights turned on. And we are going to do a low water brake landing. Ground spoilers are still armed. I didn't unarm them from when we took off. Just because there's probably no point. I just got to the top of the climb, descending already pretty much. So yeah, so I just kept the ground spoilers armed for most of the time. The whole time, sorry, not most of the time. So go to the approach phase. We've got the QNH 1030, like so. Temperature at Denver is pretty much exactly this. It is exactly the same as that did not enter. It's exactly the same as Eagle County, which is 30 degrees. Surface winds are 110 at 7 knots, and we are looking at a decision height of 200 feet, like so. That's nice and entered. Awesome. So, I've checked through all the speeds and everything. That's all correct, which is awesome. And
traffic.
Oh, it's fine. It's 4,000 feet below us pretty much, and it's climbing and it's going out that way. That's 3,000 feet below us. I don't know if you can see it. No, I can't see. Is that a bird? Is that the plane? That was the plane that just completely nosedived. I've seen that happen once in the sim before. That's now the second time also Traffic Live has been a complete idiot. I just say we're going to pass 15,000 feet, going to get lights on. Let's do them now. Yeah, at Dubai, remember it's A380 took off, or 777, I can't remember. This is also Traffic Live, and completely just nosedived, which is really weird. Right, it's trying to slow down the aircraft. The aircraft's trying to slow down, so just bring out some speed brakes to help it, so it can actually get back on its VNAV. Like so, give it 3/4 of spoilers, like so. So actually descend a bit more. We'll bring this down to the RLS start, which is 7,000 feet. Expected to go around at 12,000 feet, which is fine. Awesome. I'll bring this back up now. Spoilers can rearm. It's just going to gain a bit of speed as it's catching up with the VNAV again, and then we should all be good. Right, let's just update those. Can get rid of the terrain now. Let's get the weather radar turned on. Well, it's already turned on. It's just going to activate the weather straight away. Right. We're doing config forward. I did say that, didn't I? Yes. Approach speed of 135. I could probably bring this up to 140. It is a high altitude airport. I'm not sure if the aircraft knows that. It probably does, obviously. I'm not sure if it takes it into account on the speeds. I have no idea how the Airbus works with that. Currently flying for 20 minutes, a very short flight. And do we have the airport in sight? I don't see it, but FPS has got a lot lower than it was at Eagle County. So that's a good sign of the airport actually loading in. Right. So lights are on. Seatbelt signs are on. We've set low water brake. Ground spoilers aren't. Speed's looking good on the VNAV. We'll set flaps. I could set flaps 1 now, but then our speed's going to go down. There is a deceleration part between Shred and Sakik when the aircraft will decelerate to get down to the approach speed. So that's all good. Right, so we're going to have to wait at 11,000 feet for this waypoint, and then we'll be able to descend again, sadly. So we just have to wait for that. Right. Airport will be roughly in that direction. I would expect it to be there, around there or something. I don't see it. Well, there was actually a very small airport. There it is. That's a very small airport. That runway is skinny. That's a really long and skinny runway. Let's see, like that. Do you see that? If the Airbus tries to land on that, then both the main landing gear will just be on the grass. So there's going to be a lot of this on the descent down, so it's not much of a CDA. So we're going to be like descending, holding, especially at Shred. So we can actually get the speed down. Once you're lined up, we're going to set flaps 1. Right, once we're lined up, we should be able to see we should be in line with the runway, obviously, which means we should be able to see the runway, but it's probably quite far out still. I think I can see it just coming through. I think I can just barely see a bit of the runway just there, right where the mouse is. So yeah. Do you have an aircraft coming in? It is pretty much, I don't know what it's doing. It's holding an altitude. So yeah. Right, let's go set flaps 1. Well, actually, this is the slats. We set flaps 1 when you're in the air. So we should be at a heading of 173, which is pretty much what we're at now, which is 174 what we're doing now, and it's fine. Just need to take a look at this aircraft, what's it doing, because currently on a crash course right now. If it continues heading where it is and at its altitude, so yeah. Okay, so we're going to be holding at 10,000 feet for a long time, and then we should, Okay, we'll be landing soon. Let's not worry about that too much. What is our fuel situation? How much imbalance is there?
Traffic.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We can land with that. Yeah. Where is this? This is gonna be close.
Descend. Crossing descend. Descend. Crossing descend.
Ah no, we're gonna fly right past it. There it is. There it is. Oh wow, that's awesome. Into our wake turbulence it goes. Right, flaps 2. So currently like 4,000 feet above the ground here. Look right behind the aircraft, you should see it flying past. There we go. What is it? It's the southwest.
Conflict.
Thank you for letting me know, aircraft. Right, let's get the localizer turned on. Boom, we've got it already. So what landing system online. Actually, we can get the glide slope straight away. There we go, awesome. On the localizer, on the glide slope. Bang on, amazing. I'll definitely have the runway in sight now. So once we land, we're going to go to the Concourse Bravo. Probably like a Bravo 21 or 23, depending on when we... probably 21, I would say. That would be good. Which is just the north part of it. You'll see when we park up. Right. So, what is exactly the landing altitude? 5,319 feet. So, we're currently 3,000 feet above ground. So as soon as we start seeing 2,500 come up on the primary flight display, bring the gear down. So we'll come in at flaps 2 for now. Awesome. Let's get like a cheeky cinematic view of this, if I can actually activate it. There we go. Oh, that just disappointed me. Where's the nose of the aircraft? Right. So it should be roughly 2,500 feet above the ground now. So I'm going to bring gear down. We are on the glide slope and the localizer, so I'm going to bring this up to 1,200. If we have to do go around, that is. I doubt we need to. There isn't an aircraft on the runway. Yeah, good. I think there's an aircraft taking off on this runway. I'm not too sure. Is that a landing? Or is it just taxiing around, probably? Let's find out why. Right. Flaps 3. Alright, 2,000 feet above ground level. There we go, so let's call it out. And say check. Flaps full. Right, feet on the pedals. There we go. Nice. Wow, our nose is pretty much nose diving right now. Our nose is pitching down to like 1 or 2 degrees. Right, autopilot's coming off. Let's cancel that warning. Clear it off. There we go. You know it's not level. So we're going to have a bit of a flare today, actually. Do not want to land with the nose gear first. That is not a thing you want to go for. We are coming in quite fast. I did do a plus 10 knots because it is high altitude airport, so don't want to risk stalling the aircraft. Check. Got a lovely approach. 2 rest 2 whites pretty much the whole way, which is awesome. The whole of the airport, half of the airport is under a cloud right now, which is quite annoying. We're going too high now. I messed it up.
500. 400.
It does get harder to stay on the glide slope once you get closer to the runway. You need to be a bit more precise. Closer and closer you get. Long runway, long runway. So
minimum
it shouldn't be too bad. Right, we're going to continue the landing.
100. 50. 40.
Oh,
30.
that's a bit of a flare. Out of throttle.
20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh, we just planted it in. Lovely. Typical. Right, let's try and get in the center line. I have actually been doing some good landings recently, but hey. So we've got minimum reverse. Just don't want to decelerate too quickly. For some reason the auto brake disengaged. I don't know why that happened. This is obviously it's not going to turn back on, is it? So it's just again manual braking. Okay, right. Pedals connect on. I must have accidentally hit the brakes, hit the pedals, which is why I might have disengaged that accidentally. Let's go exit the runway here. I wanted to make sure as I quickly exit, make sure we can go straight. These pedals are lined up, aren't they? Yeah, cool. Right, landing lights. Taxi, strobes and coming off. Flight time of 31 minutes, pretty much bang on what PFPX calculated, so that's awesome. And we're just going to carry on down here, which is Delta 5, and that'll take us straight to pretty much Concourse 2, Bravo, sorry, which is actually amazingly planned. Right, turn off these, don't need them anymore. Turn off the weather radar, that can go like so. And which is Concourse. This is Concourse Bravo here. We're going to park up some of these really empty gates over there. So now we're going to find one. Let's turn off the PWS as well. And so, just Concourse B. 23. No, let's go 21. We could go 17. Let's just go as close as possible. We could actually do 15, but it goes now. United down the bottom. Let's slowly bring our speed down now. So I need to turn left here. Right, I did forget to clear up. Let's do the clearing up now. Too busy trying to find out where to park up. So our gate should be as we're taxiing on straight here. Gate should be just around here somewhere. I can see GSX loaded in there, so that's awesome. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm running this sim currently at 5 GHz on my CPU. So this is why we're getting some lovely FPS with the FSLabs A320. This is a beautiful view. If we've got an aircraft coming to land straight over our heads right now, that'd be an amazing view for like a passenger or something. That'd be awesome. Right, AP is coming on. There we go. Yeah, so currently I'm just taxiing on idle. This is how amazing IAE engines are. Okay. Now let's try and work out how Denver taxiing works. I need to go out onto the left onto Bravo November, and then we're going to go back in on the green taxi lane, sorry, which is coming up now. Gotta turn off the lights, don't need them anymore. That's the beacon light, whoopsies. So this is meant to be the green taxi lane. Doesn't look green at all. Here's our gate right here. Bravo 17. For some reason it says Bravo 17 twice. Just to let us know that it's actually Bravo 17 and not Bravo 19 or something. Right, let's just line up a bit more. Like so. And slowly bring the aircraft in. We're coming in a bit fast right now. Right. Slowly bring the aircraft to... These brakes, too sensitive for me. Too sensitive. I wish I can change them in like some sort of setting. I'll get a bit of fun here. Set the parking brake. Parking brake is set, APU is running, APU bleed can come on. Engines are shutting down, that is definitely on standby, nice. Welcome to Denver, block time of 41 minutes, awesome. Doors, request deboarding. Is it control J jetways here? Yeah. And open up the cargo doors. And beacon lights now coming off, seatbelt signs are now coming off. And we will turn off the fuel pumps. We are running low on fuel, so we're going to get the APU turned off. We get the ground shocks and GPU connected up. The GPU active, APU is coming off. Let's get the ground air conditioning unit over there. Awesome. Open up the doors.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It did it automatically for some reason. I love GSX. Sometimes when I deboard the aircraft, it does this. It's weird. Right. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the flight with United Airlines from Eagle County to Denver. A very, very short flight. Didn't have much time to record this, so I just thought, let's just do a really short flight. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.